Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the RCS Tuning channel. Carrying on from the previous video that we did, we said we'd give you a quick run through on the modifications needed for a KO4 conversion on a EA 888 Generation 1 engine. So we'll go straight into it now, there's no point beating around the bush. Right, Michael, so starting off, we'll go with the obvious. So we've got the APR and the ram air intake combination. I like the ram air filters, got an account with them. If you need one, hook me up on the plug. With the APR that we bought from Awesome GTI. So this setup here, I think owes me 300 quid, albeit, which is a real nice setup. Bit OEM, bit more plus than that, so I quite like that. The KO4 Generation 1 Turbo. So this is off a EA 113 engine, which is a direct bolt on to the EA 888 Generation 1, which is a KO4-064 Turbo. I bought this from a guy online on Facebook actually. He breaks cars for a living and strips them apart, rebuilds them and sells them on. So retail on one of these, I think there's something like 600 quid. Second hand you can pick them up for like I did for like 750, something like that, which has got the modified turbo muffler delete. So I've just got turbo muffler delete on there, which goes straight into my intake sides. So off that, yeah, that was like 750. And then you've got the diverter valve sat here at the front now rather than on the back like the KO3 has. So you've got your diverter valve straight down into your throttle body pipe, which I used a Scirocco R4, which is a KO4 from factory. So I bought that genuine from Volkswagen. I think that was like 60 quid, but it just makes life a lot easier rather than modifying stuff. Just bolt it direct on into the boost pipe, into your throttle body pipe, diverter valve straight on the top. Then you've got your relocation pipe, which goes right around the side and crosses into your intake pipe there. Following on from that, we've got your front mount, which obviously you can't see. That is a Dorenza one. I went with Dorenza mainly because the core size, the cooling matches most of the bigger name brands out there, and it was a hell of a lot cheaper. I think it was like 380 quid. So I was very happy with that, to be fair. It fits in there nice and snug, and yeah, to be fair, I would say it looks apart, but you can't see it. So I'll just take my word for it, all right? Just take my word for that. Then you need your decat downpipe. There's many brands out there do decat downpipes. A few of the people that run these engines and that they've got cheap eBay ones, which are about 160 quid from memory, or you can go for the more expensive ones like the Miltech. Again, rough price on that, you're probably looking about 300 quid. So going from a stock car to do this KO4 conversion, you're going to be looking at your intake at £300, your KO4, I went for a 750 quid one, which is second hand. Your decat downpipe between 160 and 300 quid, depending on where you want to go and what brand. Your diverter valve relocation pipe, which cost me 130 quid from eBay, and my Dorenza front mount, which was 380 quid, albeit you don't need to do a run and flap delete because these actually lie flat, unlike the TFSIs where there are actually restrictions, so you need to get rid of them. The TSIs, you don't need to, so you can leave them alone. You don't do nothing with the inlet manifold, so that's all good. Also, I forgot to mention, to do all this package and stuff as well, if you've got the DSG transmission, you're going to need to look in at the Stage 2 TCU tune. For the boys and girls out there that can drive with a stick, the best ones out there don't let manuals die, you need to start looking at an uprated clutch and flywheel setup. So the one we've got fit to this one is a Mark 7 Golfer single mass flywheel with an Organics clutch plate. And it's got the heavy duty release bearing in there as well from RTS Clutches. They're a very good company and I'd recommend them quite a bit, to be fair. Got OEM feel to it, minimal pedal effort, but it still provides just enough peak power in there to suffice for the Stage 3 tune.
So how much is one of those, Ben?
So I got that one from RTS Clutches, and from memory I think it's about 650 quid as a whole kit. So that's obviously the flywheel bolts, flywheel, clutch, pressure plate and the release bearing. So it's not a bad deal, to be fair. You know, so going from a stock car at like 208 horsepower, with this setup here, we're looking to achieve like the 350, 360 sort of area, which is a nice improvement. You know, you're looking about 140, 150 horsepower from these basic mods, which you're looking probably rough guideline, you're probably looking about £2,000 for that, obviously then plus tuning and fitting. If you're capable, you can do it yourself, save on the fitting side. If not so much, you're looking for a garage rate, you know, hours I expect to have most of it done, so it's not too bad really. So say, argument's sake, this side of 3 grand comfortably, you'd have all this done, you'd have a 350 horsepower car, which is phenomenal really, considering everything else out there is a lot more expensive than what this is. And I think this is a great car, and obviously we'll show you that in the next few videos when we start getting it actually run on the dyno and we'll start getting the power figures produced. So rather than me waffling on, Michael, I'll leave it to you. Get some nice cinematic clips of the new look now, because obviously we got the car back from Rapid Graphics. They've done a fantastic job. Let us know what you think in the comment.